In a sprawling village named Sankan, there lived a young man named Takeshi. Known throughout the village for his diligence and hard work, Takeshi tirelessly tended to his fields and grew vegetables for his family. However, beneath his industrious facade, dissatisfaction gnawed at his heart. Why is the neighboring field more lush and yielding? Why can't I afford to build a new house? Such thoughts weighed heavily on his spirit. One day, as Takeshi was working, he slipped, damaging some of the vegetables he had painstakingly nurtured. This incident triggered an explosion of pent-up frustration within him. Feeling unrewarded for his efforts, Takeshi stormed out of his home and wandered aimlessly until he found himself at the edge of the village, where an old temple stood. Inside the temple lived an aging monk, referred to by the villagers as Shosho. Renowned for his willingness to listen to the woes of others, Takeshi approached him in desperation. I work hard, yet true happiness seems always out of reach. Others appear more fortunate. How can I be free from this suffering? Shosho nodded sympathetically and began by offering Takeshi a cup of tea. Drink this cup of tea, and let your mind become calm before we continue our talk, he suggested. Sipping the tea, Takeshi felt a gentle calmness envelop him. Shosho asked, "How does the tea taste?" "It's delicious, warm, and slightly sweet," Takeshi replied. "And who do you think made this tea possible?" Shosho pressed on. Takeshi pondered and realized the interconnectedness of everything. The tea was a product of not just Shosho's effort, but also the hard work of those who grew the leaves, the river that provided water, the wood that kindled the fire. Shosho smiled. This is what it means to know contentment. Often, people chase more money, a better house, more happiness. But if you can appreciate the gifts presently before you, your heart will find peace. This concept is what Buddhism refers to as satisfaction with enough. But how do I cultivate such a heart? Takeshi inquired. Shosho suggested a simple practice: writing a gratitude list. Each day, upon waking and before sleeping, think of 3 things you're grateful for. They can be small things like the tasty tea you had today. Following this practice, Takeshi's outlook began to change. Initially listing trivial things like the blueness of the sky or the comfort of the breeze, he noticed a shift in perspective. Observing his neighbor, whom he envied, he saw the toil they underwent and realized his small patch allowed him to work at his own pace. Gradually, Takeshi's heart found richness not tied to material desires, but instead rooted in gratitude and serenity. With each sip of tea, he reflected on the efforts of countless others and nature's blessings. He comprehended that knowing satisfaction wasn't about giving up but fully appreciating the present. Word of Takeshi's transformation spread throughout the village, intriguing others who sought his counsel. Takeshi shared his insights and promoted the practice of gratitude, nurturing a community spirit of contentment. The village became a place of abundant smiles, filled with people helping and appreciating each other. The story of Takeshi embodies a profound Buddhist teaching, finding joy and peace not by accumulating more, but by truly appreciating what is at hand. This ancient wisdom invites us to experience a deeper fulfillment by recognizing the present moment's richness. The story reminds us that while desires are endless, true happiness lies in a heart satisfied, grateful for now.